What's up, guys? So we just made it out to LSFest West. We're out here getting the cars all taken care of. This is a really cool event so far. We just went and watched drag racing. Cletus is doing a burnout contest. They got trophy trucks out here. And then we have drift practice tonight. We're doing a competition tomorrow. Odie's out here, the Sorensens are out here, Alec Robbins out here, Rome's gonna be out here. So it's gonna be a good event. And then we got our good buddy Nick over here. Nick is a different kind of pro driver.
What's going on,
and we're
guys?
about to go check out what he does for a living.
Yep.
And he's gonna give me an opportunity to do different kind of pro driving than I'm used to. Tomorrow's his birthday, so on Sunday we're gonna give you a little birthday present where you get to go take you out in the pro drift car.
Yeah, I am.
And that's your first time in a drift car, right?
First time.
First time ever.
Especially
so that's
that much horsepower too.
Right. Yeah, most people get a first time drift car. It's like a stock, you know, 200 or 300 horsepower car, but yeah, 240. But we're gonna go out in a full blown 800 horsepower FD car. So that's gonna be sick. We're gonna head over and check out Nick's rig. Let's go check this out. All right, so check this thing out.
Ooh! She's a 1984 Kenworth W900, and it's like 3 different trucks put together. So like the front end's more like I think that's off of like an 05, and then like the cab itself is an 84, and then the bunk like from the back end like is like 18.
Oh yeah, so this thing
like,
is stretched, right?
Yeah, it's got a 344-inch wheelbase.
And you got the deck up here for the
for
the bike.
Yeah, the guy that owned it before me, he had a custom matching Harley on there, and you know, I wanted it, but you know that was an extra 65K, so I was just like
65K.
Yeah,
damn.
you know, I paid $115 for this truck, and you know I think I got more than a deal. So
no, I haven't seen it since last night, and I didn't notice like the attention to detail. Like I didn't notice that all the frame was painted red.
Yeah, no, it's definitely it's a show truck, but now it's a work truck.
Dude, it's sick. It's sick. I drive our toter home, but I've never got to drive a big rig with a true, it's a 13-speed, right?
Yeah, 13.
With a Eaton?
Yep.
Yeah, 13-speed Eaton. This has been like a bucket list for me. I've just always wanted to row some big gears.
Yeah.
So Nick is being nice enough. He's gonna let me drive the big rig. We're just gonna do some laps around the parking lot just so I can get a feel for it. And then, like I said, on Sunday, we're gonna take him in the pro car, and that's gonna be his first time in a drift car.
I can't wait.
Yeah, we're hitting bucket list items this weekend.
Let's go.
But hell yeah. Let's show you guys around this truck, and then let's get behind the wheel of this thing. Damn, bro. I'm like actually kind of nervous right now.
All right.
Dude, when you're actually in this thing, all right, first off, I'm used to driving the toter. This is like a whole different animal. I mean, like just the wheel and like the blind spots, like you can definitely tell like,
oh yeah,
it's like an older truck, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, this thing's nuts.
But we're going for it. So,
all right, let's try it.
Let's see how she goes.
So just straight up?
Yep. There you go. And then go ahead. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all right. Big rig job. Big
Oh,
rig.
dude.
She's torquey.
Oh my God, dude.
Big rig job, right? There you go. Okay, now shift. Nice, yeah.
No, she's torquey.
Oh yeah.
You're like, we're just gonna skip low gear. Like, that's not low gear? Yeah, you're like,
Yeah,
no,
so
this one's only got 100 more horsepower than what you're used to. It's got like 1,000 more foot-pounds of torque, though, it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't tell you about the torque, though. The torque's up there.
Yeah, the torque is definitely up there.
Yeah, she's
all right, let's shift it again.
Yep. Right? Natural. Oh, yeah. Oof. Too easy.
Yeah.
Too easy.
I feel like I've been doing this my whole life.
Right? Sorry how good this steering system is.
Oh, that's EDC.
G-E-N-I-U-S.
Wow. Yeah, so we got the second right there. the engagement was way out there.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
Okay.
Butter.
And you don't even have to like use the gas, but if you get into the pedal, you have to commit.
Yeah, yep.
I told you I could float gears. That's like the minimum you got to be able to
honestly,
do. I haven't even tried to double clutch it yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like on trucks, like floating is the way.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, floating is 100%.
All right, first off, it was harder and easier than I thought at the same time. I know every car is different, every truck is different, but his clutch was really sensitive, and then the brakes are like, whoa, this thing has some brakes. But that was super sick. Like the parking lots and like the small tight stuff is obviously the hardest thing about driving a big rig like this.
Right.
So I know once you get on the highway, once you get it into gear, you're just out there.
Yeah.
We will.
That steering wheel's like what, double the size of yours?
Dude, this dude drives this thing like a lack, dude. He's got it down on the.
Way to do it.
He's got it down. The seats on the floor. The steering wheel's like at my eye level.
This is how I drive. Like honestly.
Dude, you're a madman.
Nah, dude, I've just been doing it for a long time.
Yeah. You can tell you put miles in this thing.
So now we need to what?
Yeah, we gotta go to driver's meeting. I was about to say we gotta go buy a big rig, but no, not this year.
White.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Should I go back?
That was hard. I mean,
What was that, bro?
Huh?
You said that side you weren't gonna fuck up.
I mean, you gotta take the time to find out where the corners of the car are.
I mean, bro, that was the first lap.
It was sick. I don't know.
Yo, look at this tire.
Yeah, get a shot of this.
you hit it, the whole ass went up in the air. Like, I don't know how you didn't feel.
It didn't feel that bad.
I didn't even check the bash bar.
Best bash bars in the game, dude.
Doesn't seem much worse. I was trying to stay more exposed the whole time.
sweeper. Nice job. I love. You can see it kicking off a lot of smoke. Massive angle. Almost pulled that car right here over the ground. Comes back to that outside zone. Let's see what he's got. Goes all the way. Really good fluidity.
But something looks wrong. I mean, he's running around like he's on fire.
Oh my God, help me, I don't want to die. Oh, stop, drop, and roll. Help me, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise used a witchcraft on me to get the fire off me.
Apparently I caught on fire. I didn't know the fire safety guys came walking up to me all slow, and I was like, oh, what are they doing? And they started pulling fire extinguishers, and I was like, am I okay? Like, started jumping out of the car. Yeah, but I was losing power.
How hot did it get? 230. It's overheating like a motherfucker. It's
Yeah.
spraying out the back.
I mean, like, I started losing power. Out with a bang.
Blocks, rods, bearings, studs, all that shit. I got all on the shelf, no problem. So I think it'll just be really just making sure that we have that crank under wraps, and then we can make it happen.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you so much, Chad. We'll talk to you in just a little bit here.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we'll
right.
take care of it. Okay.
All right.
The sheet metal.
All right, so we didn't get a whole lot of video after LSFest. Obviously, Brad's gonna throw in the video where you see basically my engine letting go. So that was our stock bottom end LS3 that we've been running for, this is its 4th year, would have been its 3rd year on boost. So basically, we've been waiting on that thing to let go. But when that happened, we basically packed everything up. We left a day early. We just drove back to Denver. We just got the car back in the shop. It's about 8 a.m. and basically pulling the heads off right now to figure out what happened and see if my heads are at least salvageable. So I was on the phone all day yesterday with engine builders trying to figure out what we could get in a small amount of time. And I think we got it figured out, and the solution came a lot easier than I thought it would. So Justin's had this 416 LS3 from Golan Racing Engines sitting here ready to go in his car, and this wasn't going to be an option because he needed this, but we just talked to Chad super early this morning. He said that he can get us hooked up with something quick turnaround because we just need the short block. So we think we're going to be able to take this one and throw it in my car, which would be perfect because this was built for a centrifugal. It's going to be a 416 LS3, basically same motor, everything should slap back on this, and we should make just a little bit more horsepower due to the displacement. Another reason we really wanted to stick with this, or why I really wanted to stick with this, it wasn't the ideal thing because Justin was worried about getting his engine back in time, but Chad reassured us everything's going to be fine. But that's going to be our 3rd Golan engine. This is a 427 naturally aspirated dart block Golan built motor that's supposed to go in this car. This one's actually got taken back out. It's got to get a little bit of work done to it. But this one's going to end up being in the 1 Series eventually. But it's going to get a fatty 250 shot of NOS too. So that one should make about 850 horsepower eventually. But getting back to this, I think we got the solution figured out. Big shout out to Chad at Golan for taking care of us. We're going to start getting this thing pulled apart. We're going to get the heads taken off. make sure everything in there is good, get the head sent off to the machine shop, and start ripping this thing apart and get the other engine in there. We got 7 days. You think you got it?
7 days.
You think you got it, bro?
Yeah, easy.
Easy, he says. All right, let's see.
We think we crushed a piston, so want to make sure none of that debris smacked up into the head and dented up the combustion chamber.
Did you say smack up in the head?
Smacked up in the head.
Yeah, so what now? Pull the headers off?
Yeah, I got most everything on top off. Got the steering column out. Got to get the exhaust off, and then.
This is the most important part of the car.
It is.
Screw whatever he's talking about. This. Got that perp skirt. Perp skirt! I just make it look like I'm working on stuff. Okay. All right, moment of truth. How much coolant is in the head?
How much copper coat
Oh!
I use on those gaskets?
Ooh. Is this, Justin, what's this? Is this just a carbon crusties?
I saw that in the cylinder.
That was right
I
here.
don't know what that is.
I mean, it's basically all over the exhaust
Which
valve.
one is that?
Or the intake valve.
That's the second one.
Wow. We thought it was piston rings. The piston ring was the only thing holding it together for a while, obviously. So how would we melt the piston like that so bad?
I don't know.
Here, let me see the light.
Especially on 2 cylinders.
Yeah, because you can see, like, that's piston ring right there, right behind it. All right, well, both the heads are out now. We're just getting ready to take those to the machine shop, get them resurfaced. Obviously, cylinders 3 and 5 are destroyed, so this motor's pretty cooked. It looks like the cylinder walls might be savable, so we might be able to hone this guy out and bore it a little bit. Maybe just keep it around as a builder block and have a spare for the trailer, so we don't run into this stuff again. Really taking it apart, it's really not too bad, especially if we have a long block. We can definitely do this overnight if we're at FD. So anyway, this might be a wrap for me. We need to go take a nap because we still haven't slept. We drove straight through the night from Vegas to get here just to pull the heads to make sure we're gonna have everything that we need to get this built. Hopefully they're gonna start getting this assembled tomorrow, or at least get the old motor out tomorrow, start getting this one assembled, and then goal is to have it to the tuner by Friday, and hopefully Steve will be able to wrap it up through the weekend. Then we can take off Monday for ATL. We'll see you guys in Atlanta.